American medicine, when it's at its best, is superb. We have wonderful high-tech care. When it's at our best, we are the best anywhere.
But are we the best?
Close to 1 out of 6 of our population now has no health insurance.
People who are uninsured just report terrible problems.
I saw him holding a knife and holding his eye, and that makes your blood run cold.
Some of these people's problems sound like you're in a third world country.
His eye had a major wound, and you're thinking, are we going to get help? Because we didn't have insurance.
Some countries do it differently, maybe even better.
We have 43 million uninsured, and this problem does not exist in Canada, but it exists here, and people are afraid of it.
Tonight, critical condition, the U.S. healthcare system versus the rest of the world. I'm not sure if U.S. politicians still say this during campaigns, but they used to say it a lot. We have the best medical system in the world, they'd say, and then the crowd would cheer its affirmation. Well, with 43 million people in this country without any health insurance at all, trumpeting our system as the best in the world probably doesn't play all that well anymore. Still, I was shocked the other day to read a reference to a report from the World Health Organization. It was a 3-year-old report, but what caught my attention was the ranking that it gave the United States overall health system performance. We didn't rank first in the world, or 10th, or 20th for that matter. We ranked 37th. That's just behind Costa Rica. They came in 36th. Now, without context, that sort of ranking can be very misleading. For example, the U.S. is first in the world when it comes to overall money spent on medical care. But that's precisely the problem. For those who have the money or the insurance coverage, the available health care is magnificent, the best in the world. But tens of millions of our fellow citizens have neither the money nor the coverage, which is why, on average, taking issues like fairness into account, the U.S. was ranked 37th. Rather than trying to compare our system to those all around the world, however, we've opted to turn to our northern neighbor, Canada. When the Gallup organization asked Canadians whether they preferred their own healthcare system or ours, 96% said, we'll stick with the Canadian system, thank you very much. Nightline correspondent Dave Marish compared the two systems for us.
If you had to go one place, you probably would come to the United States.
It's the paradox of American healthcare. For specific medical problems, the U.S. is the best place in the world to come for treatment.
Big breath in, hold it, don't breathe.
But when it comes to providing health care to all its people, America does less than most first world countries.
Now you're going to feel a warm sensation. We're going to check how well the heart is pumping, okay?
When you watch heart surgeon Dr. Alan Young work at Stanford University Medical Center, you see the talent and the toys that all the world rightly envies.
For example, a catheter that allows us to look inside these arteries and basically allow us to see where the plaque is, where the blockages are, and treat them in a very consistent fashion. This is called defibrillator. If the heart goes into a very abnormal rhythm that may kill the person, this will detect it and deliver a shock to correct that rhythm. So this is just more maybe 5 years ago. This is this size. Now this is what is the current size.
The Dick Cheney model.
Dick Cheney model, yes.
If you want to see the American medical system at its best, where it is indeed the finest in the world, you want to look up